Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is John McTavish from the Bastani Studio. How you doing, John?
Good man. I want to head down to New York and hit some dingers, hit some, just pop some home runs, just
That's
get
right.
in while it's getting good.
Yeah, get that bat and yeah, all I have to do is make contact. The
Got to
bat
make
and the ball do
contact.
the rest of the work.
Yep.
So
Get on base, baby.
that's right. All right, today we are talking about the Los Statos Deluxe Connecticut Robusto. Cigar is 5 inch by 50. Comes out of the Hoy de Nicaragua factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Ecuadorian Connecticut. Binder is Nicaraguan Habano. Filler is Nicaraguan Esteli and Jalapa and Pennsylvania Broadleaf. It is blended by Matt Booth and Justin Andrews. Price point is $8.79, and the cigar was released in July of 2024. Uh, the picture you see is the actual cigar itself. It comes in tissue wrapped, also with a paper sleeve over that tissue wrap. So it's very complex. If you go to check out the full written review, you'll see a picture of that in there as one of the additional kind of pre-light pictures. But uh, just wanted to give everybody a heads up. It wouldn't look good if I put that other one up there and you wouldn't
No.
even see the cigar. So, all right, John, what were your thoughts about the cigar?
You know, I don't know whether to blame Justin or blame myself. Because the packaging, I was like, man, it's Connecticut, Matt's involved. Maybe this is going to be good. Maybe this is going to be like, the Johnny Tobacco knot. It's going to be one of those ones we don't see coming. Um, but it wasn't. It wasn't one of the ones we don't see coming. It was the one we did see coming. Um, and I'm going to walk you through the flavor profile, and it might sound bad, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it tastes like a 1990s style Connecticut shade. With mild dry wood, mild bitter hay, creamy tobacco, and a little bit of mild chocolate. And like, it kind of that profile's kind of fallen out of favor, but like that's what a Connecticut shade is. That's exactly what a Connecticut shade profile is. The second third, interesting enough, had a bit of a change up. I kind of got this creamy barbecue savory meat combo. That was a bit of a left hand turn from the real primary Connecticut in the first third. Dry wood and pepper on the finish, and then that profile kind of remained steady until I got a bit of mild bitterness in the finish at the halfway point through the bottom half of the second third, and then last third returned to kind of prototypical Connecticut, creamy mild bitter hay, wood grass. That was it. Interestingly, surprising, this is at Ahoya because I had some burn issues. Went out on me at the halfway point, requiring a relight, and it had waviness and flaky ash. So I actually, at one point, just started putting the cigar and leaving it on my ashtray
Hmm.
because the ash was just all over the place, which was annoying. Draw was perfect. So yeah, super super average, but I'll talk more about it in the post score part.
Yeah, for me, the cigar began with toasted oak, bold black pepper, and some light earth. Got some construction paper that joined a bit later, and the pepper mellowed significantly. Second third saw the construction paper and the earth increase a bit, and the black pepper increase slightly. Final third saw the toast level increase, and the earth became even with the oak up front. Cigar smoked well for the first inch. Then when the construction paper joined in, the pepper fell off, kind of lost its attractiveness to me. So then it was pretty average the rest of the way. Cigar price point is nice,
Mm.
but the flavor profile isn't exciting enough to make me want to come back to it. So it was unfortunate after how the cigar started. But getting into the scores, start at the top with you, John, at 5.55, and I gave it a 5.4. So how'd your 5.55 match up for you?
Absolutely bang on. Textbook average, pretty much. Construction issues aside, textbook average. Yeah, dead on.
Yeah, my 5.4 matches up as well. Average flavor profile throughout, aside from that good first inch, but that first inch isn't enough to, get a good third. But I also had construction issues, which is odd. So
Yeah,
bit wavy throughout. Scar went out once in the second third, needing a relight. So um, yeah,
weird.
just not the best Hoya experience. So
Yeah.
and the draw was a little tighter than I prefer. So it
Also,
wasn't, yeah.
sorry. Also, and this is kind of nitpicky, but you notice in your picture the wrapper was already coming off. It was a super, super fragile
Yeah.
wrapper. I had a section of wrapper come off near the cap for me when I cut it, and I think I had a section of the wrapper come off kind of halfway up. I mean, Connecticut Shade is a very fragile wrapper, but I mean, it's sitting in a relatively stable humidor, and it's in near perfect smoking conditions.
Yeah.
So like 50% humidity in my lounge. So yeah.
He had the same thing. Like I think when I did like the cold draw, after I've initially cut it, like then when I took it off my lips, like
Oh,
a piece of it, like, just kind of catches.
yeah,
It's like it just dry, the wrapper's just dry enough. My lip is just
yeah,
wet enough where it just like kind of catches and it kind of just tears a little bit. So
yeah.
yeah, I had kind of same experience with the
I,
wrapper on it. So
this way out there, but I can't help but wonder if it's because of the tissue and the paper, the tobacco didn't have an opportunity to really acclimate. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
kind of the paper kind of sucks it out
Yeah,
right off the wrapper. So
yeah.
possible. Yeah, I mean, leave it to Justin to screw up a blend at Hoya. I
At
mean,
Ahoya, a
yeah,
Connecticut blend at Ahoya,
I'm
who
pretty sure
has
that
like,
Matt worked on that first inch, which I enjoyed, and then Justin got the rest of the cigar to work on, and that's kind of went downhill from there. But
did he go on a safari and he blended this in the little house with a little rum and like,
maybe
come
could
on,
be.
bro,
Yeah.
you're better than this.
All right, wherever you catch this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the full written review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Not mad, Justin, just disappointed.